Hey everybody, I just fixed my truck, so let's get into it. Let's jump right in. Let's look at what I had done. I'm gonna have to edit this. All right, so there's my antifreeze. Wow, it looks low. Oh, maybe it might not be fixed. Ugh. All right, let's see. Can you see in there? You see that black hose? You see what that's going to right there? That is my transmission cooler. All right, that's the transmission cooler. This black hose goes into the back of the engine. You see those two lines above it? That's what that line looked like. That black thing right there is, oh, this shit is hot. Oh. Hold on, let me see. No, focus on that. Right there. No, not that. Focus. All right. I think y'all looked at it long enough. So, how are we gonna do this? All right. So, I should have just did this in the beginning. This right here, that plastic thing, right? This is what was plugged into the back of the engine. Right here. And when you took it out, it broke. Right? This hose right here, oh, that's the metal part. And then you got the hose. Where's the part number? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. All right. So now we're gonna, oh crap. Now we're going to get to the good part. Hold on. Dang. Oh, there. It's sunny out here. Let me go in here. All right. So now that you saw it, right? Now I'm gonna tell you the story. On my way to Cali, I'm here right now, and 20 miles outside of Flagstaff, my antifreeze light came on. And when I woke up that morning to drive, antifreeze light coolant light came on. It was low. I know from previous experience, you drive, it'll go away because the fluid will start moving, and it works. So I want to say I was in Hinton, Oklahoma. So from Hinton, Oklahoma to Flagstaff. Yeah, that's right. Excuse me, that's right. I stopped. I put some antifreeze in. I drove past Flagstaff, and I got all the way to Lake Havasu. I had to add some more antifreeze. Lake Havasu to Barstow, I had to add more antifreeze. Half a bottle. I think this is a 1 gallon bottle. Each time I'm adding like a half a bottle. So I'm like, all right, stay in Barstow, wake up in the morning, add some fluid. Whatever that mountain is you go down to get to Ontario, I get 2.5 miles from that truck bypass for I-15. You know, it allows you to go around. I got to pull over on the side of the road because my antifreeze light's coming on. So I sit. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got all this traffic zooming by me, and I'm on the shoulder. Hood up. I'm freaking out because it's like I gotta deliver this load. This happened on Friday. Friday just passed, what, 29th? And I'm thinking to myself, this is crazy. It's leaking, but it's not leaking. Like I'm losing fluid, and I don't know where it's at because it's not leaking on the ground. But somehow it's going somewhere. So the first thought in my mind was, I must have a head gasket leak. I must be missing something. And I sit on the side of the road for like 30 minutes with the hood up. It's already like 40, 50 degrees. So I'm waiting for it to cool down. And then I add some more fluid, start it up, everything's good, continue on down. Drive down here to Petro. Sit here for 2 hours. Because I get down here around like 7 o'clock. Get down here. I said, I'm not even going to sit in traffic. Because if I sit in traffic and that antifreeze light comes on again, I'm going to freak out. So I sat here till about 9, 10 o'clock. Then I drove 45 miles, hour and a half, basically, to Carson to deliver. And I want to say, I don't remember if it went bad on me again. It did. On my way back here, it did go bad on me. It did. The light came on, but as I was driving, everything was fine. I get back here, end of the story. Stop at the Petro. I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to put in the shop. Call Kenworth here, 2 weeks. Call Kenworth back at home, a week. As of right now, I still have an appointment for November 17th. So I'm debating if I can make it back up to Barstow. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do what everybody else says. I'm just going to limp home. Just keep buying antifreeze, and just keep filling it up. The only problem was that I was adding more and more antifreeze quicker. Like before, I could go a whole day without adding. Now I'm adding it in the same day, like a gallon and a half. So anyway, what happened is I go into the Petro and I ask them if they can do coolant leaks, find coolant leaks. I'm like, it's not a hose. I'm not leaking from a hose. It's not my radiator. I'm not leaking from a radiator. I don't have a visible leak. But somewhere I'm losing antifreeze. So they said they can't get me until 4. It was already 12. I said, hey, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, you know? And, you know, so I'm here. They get me in at like 5 or 6. Talk to the guy. The guy does a pressure test. And right where this thing was plugged into the back of the engine, it was spewing. Just, it's all over the place. And I'm like, I don't know. I said, can y'all fix it? He said, as long as we can get the part, I can do it. So we called the Kenworth here. The guy gave me the part number, but it was for the hoses. I don't know. I don't think that guy at that Kenworth understood what was going on. So then I wound up calling Kenworth in Cincinnati, Palmer Kenworth of Cincinnati. That's where I got my hubs done, my hub seal. I like them. They close at midnight. I call him. I try to explain it. The guy said, send me a picture. Send him a picture. Boom. I said, it's that green hose. He said, oh, I know exactly what you need. And the guy, I like people that know what they're talking about and they're not cocky about it. But then I also don't like the people that know what they're talking about and they just keep talking. Like, I got it, man. I understand. So this guy was telling me the reason why I can't get that same part. It has to be a brass fitting with a hose that plugs right into the fitting, and it no longer has this metal piece. So basically, This is a preformed hose, but he says I was going to need just a regular hose with about another foot on it that plugs right into the brass fitting into the back of the engine. And I said, great. He says, when you going to come get it? I says, I'm in California. He says, okay, when you going to come get it? I said, huh? I said, I'm at the Petro in California. He said, oh, you mean the state? I said, yeah. He said, well, there's a California, Ohio. I said, oh, I didn't know that. So he shot me over the part numbers. Now, I'm doing this on my phone, and I don't think I can give you the part numbers. So I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to add it. So anyway, I have a T680 2016 PACCAR MX-13. If you have a coolant leak and there's no visible signs of leak, take it and get a pressure test. And if it's coming from the back part of the engine, you're going to need what I just got. So, if you go back to the earlier part of the video and look, I noticed 3, but they say there's 5. But there's 3 lines. The bottom one that I showed you, this one is going to the transmission cooler. The other one goes to the DEF tank. It's the Arctic coolant line. It runs at the bottom of the DEF fluid tank to keep it from freezing. The other one goes to my tri-pack. Yeah, because it's the return line. Or is it the return line? No, it's not the return line. It's the feeding line. And it's a big long tube that goes back there, and then it goes back there, circulates, and comes back. Another line goes and feeds into the return line. So yes. Now, that's as much information as I got, that I know, that I can tell you. If this was helpful, share with somebody who has an MX-13 PACCAR T680 or wherever MX-13 is in. Share it. I know I have a lot of breakdown videos, but I figure as I'm going through this, you guys can learn from me. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. But yeah. So this line is still good. The hose and the line was good. It's just this plastic fitting right here. And he said as soon as he touched it, it broke. It's supposed to screw in there, but it broke. So the good thing about it was when it broke, it's not an intake. Like, it doesn't suck in. So the fluid was flowing outward. So even if it did break in it, it was pushing it out. I had to buy like 8 more gallons. Oh, wait. What did I do with it? Let me show you how much it cost me. They had to go get the part. I just want to say that. And this was second shift that did this. No, that's not it. No. Where is it at? You big dummy. Where is it at? Oh, this is it over here. All right, here we go. Focus. There we go. $808.99. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to it. I don't like this thing. All right. This is the brass fitting. Come on, man. $41. Hourly labor, 4 hours. Oh, it took 4 hours to do that. Shop supply, 3/4 inch hose. So this is it. These are the part numbers. That right there is the part number, and that up underneath it is the part number. One's for the hose, one's for the fitting. And that's what you need. That's what you need. Yep. So I thought it was gonna cost me about a couple of $1,000, but I'm glad $800. I'm free to go. They did another pressure test. It works. Now I'm just doing a reset so I can head on back home. Yeah. I have no more. If you like it, excuse me, give me a thumbs up if you like the information I'm giving you. Share the video in other trucking groups. I'm going to share it also in trucking groups. We need to help people that have problems. I'd rather make videos than type. So share it in the group and they'll watch it. And I'm going to tell them where I called to get the information so they can call too. Information is free, y'all. You ain't got to pay for it. You just got to find the right person who's willing to share it. Anyway, all right, I'm out. Peace out.